before 8 o'clock.
Huh? Done what?
Yeah, it said people are still waiting. You got to do that stuff before 8, man. Putting your Mr. Rod different shoes on, like Mr. Rogers over there.
Well, I wear indoor shoes. You know, don't worry, we're not on.
All right.
Well, then let me change my pants then.
I got to pick my nose.
Speaking of pants, before we do this, did you guys ever have like a pair of like a running pants or Adidas pants on, or a pair of shorts, right? And then you have to go to the bathroom real bad, and as you're trying to like untie them, the shorts get it gets into a knot, and then
I hate that. I hate that. You're struggling. You're just trying to pull them down.
Yep. You feel like
and they get tighter and tighter, and what do you call them? Running pants?
I don't know. I'm just
running pants don't have the little zip, the little section.
Well, now if your junk is long enough, you could just, the part that goes down your leg, you can just open that up and you can just beat down your leg.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Man,
so when you guys want to start? I know we're late. I know we're late already.
We'll just rip it, man.
Do we want to do it, or should I wait? Should we wait for an even number? What is it? It's 5:13.
Yeah.
You want to wait till 5:30?
Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Sorry.
Today's Friday, though.
Hey, you got your bass hanging up there. I just noticed that.
I've had my bass hanging up there for 3 weeks now.
Well, to my defense, though, you guys went on Monday and I wasn't on.
All right. What about the other 2 weeks?
I don't know.
I sent you a thing.
I know.
Just couldn't do it.
No.
Just didn't want to.
I don't get paid enough to do Mondays. Mondays are above my pay grade, or is it below?
I don't get paid enough to do any of these things, but I still do them.
Hey, you know what they say? If it's fun, you'll do it. Speaking of fun, you guys see this?
Cocaine? What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't own that guitar anymore.
I know. I figure I don't own the guitar. I'll own the shirt instead.
Well, are you sure there's no shiny marks on the body of that shirt?
Well, maybe there is now after I had it on my bed. Oh, that would be sticky. Never mind.
I've got that shirt. I got it from Guitar Guru Network.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to thank him again. I don't know if he saw when I had on the shirt that he sent me.
Well, thank him when we go live.
Okay.
When we're actually on, you can thank him.
All right.
Man, traffic is just unbearable, you guys. 5:15. I don't know when you guys want. Holy crap! We're on.
Whoa!
How long have we been on?
How many times did we curse?
Oh, what did I say? Holy. John B. Huh? I couldn't hear John BL. John BL needs a microphone.
It needs to be like the Stern. We need to get him a piece of crap one whenever he chimes in. It sounds like he's on a different planet.
Oh, because they got like
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey's talking out of one of these.
Yes,
is what it sounds like. Out of the puppet.
It sounds like he's talking through a drive-through speaker. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and he's talking through his puppet, and I think his mouth moves when he talks. Kind of like Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy Ruxpin.
Teddy
Ruxpin. We're on. Wow. What time is it? It's 5:16 on March 29th, 2019. I guess we're here. No, traffic is horrible. You guys.
I don't want to hear you complain. You live in California. Of course it's going to be horrible.
Fridays at this time, the freeway is totally locked up. You can't. The freeway's useless.
It's not free.
No.
And then the side street that's the street everybody takes, because there's really only one here in Santa Cruz, California. That's where I am. There's the freeway, and then there's one street that goes alongside that. It's called Soquel Avenue or something. And that's the street that everybody's on. And just to get a normal ride for me to get from where I was to here, I can do in about 10 minutes. Or no, not even that. Not even that. If I'm on the freeway, I can get there in like 6 minutes. No big deal. What was that?
My cat.
Uh-oh. But it took me like an hour to get here. It was horrible. So what? Talking guitars and gear live, I guess. Huh? Yeah, what happened?
What happened? No. No, I picked this up the other night, and I was like, it was so unplayable. Just the action was god awful. The neck was disgusting. The strings were just really, really old.
The neck still looks disgusting.
I cleaned this today.
Man, it looks horrible.
No, I got to clean it again. That's how dirty it was. I cleaned it today, and it still looks bad, but it looks better than it did. How do these frets look, Dave? You think?
I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
Blurry. It's very blurry. Yes, but you need to get like a toothbrush on that fretboard.
I'm not getting that crazy on it. I'm trying to figure out the best way to. It's probably that light that's right in front of it that's making it so it won't focus it. I'll do what Johnny says. I'll put it real close, and then like a tease, I'll put it real close and pull it away.
Yeah, there's a lot of fretwear on those frets.
There it is.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at all that wear on the first fret.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I only play on the first fret, you know. Now it goes up.
What chord are you playing on that first fret?
All of them. I just bar the first fret like that.
What chord is up there? There's no chords there.
This was basically the only guitar I played for probably 6 years, and I played it a lot. So 6 years and you got some people are light players. I'm a heavy-handed dude with my left hand. So, and no, it's not a USA guitar, even though I put the thing on there.
You covered up the Korea logo.
Yeah.
Covered up the Canada logo with that.
How does it even say under there? It's hard to read it. No, it says Japan. Oh. This was the 38,829th Ibanez Universe made.
Wow.
Yep. So I wonder what percentage Vi gets from each universe sold. That's a pretty penny right there. You know what I mean? And this was 19 years ago. So yeah, this thing still is nasty.
I like those disappearing inlays.
Yeah, me too.
Pyramids, that is.
Yep. The only thing I don't like about this particular one is I really dig the neon colored, you know? This is just the one solid there, and then it just disappears into like that, whatever, the abalone or whatever the hell it's called.
Yep.
Abalone.
Yeah, abalone. Abalone.
Abalone.
Mm-hmm. So, Dave, on the other pyramid inlays, is it 3 colors or 2?
3, I think. Hang on.
That's what I think too.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, man, anybody
yes, it's 3 colors.
Anybody want to give me a fret job? An FJ? I'll take an FJ.
There you go. 3 colors.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
So it goes from 2 colors,
from
2 to 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so much cooler.
And the last 4 frets are scalloped.
which he didn't do on the Universe guitars. That's basically, well, I guess 3 differences. Obviously the monkey grip, the scalloped last 4 frets, and the tiger, the tiger claw behind the trem.
Right.
Those are the main 3 differences.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. Ibanez.
Yep.
Ibanez guitars, man. I wish my Ibanez was playable. Zipkin ripped the nut right off it.
Ripkin?
Take him with you?
Yeah. Am I frozen?
Uh-oh.
We're all frozen.
Johnny
all
was.
Frozen?
No, you're good.
I was. Am I good now? Wow.
Hardwood has a question. He hasn't asked it yet.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I don't know yet. Yo, what is it?
Yeah. Yeah, and also we got Bozique. Hey, Bozique. Scott Nickerson. Huh?
How does that look? The green, the black and green with the, never mind.
With the abalone?
Yeah, the pyramid inlays.
It's pretty cool. Would those 2 necks be interchangeable?
No. That's it. No.
John Boulware?
I guess I'll show you why. Well, I can't right now because the body to it's downstairs, but the older ones just have the square, the old school like that, whereas this was the newer version.
Oh.
You see the difference?
See. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I see that.
It wouldn't work.
I don't think it would look good anyway.
No. Need black pyramid or green pyramid somewhere.
Hey, Caleb. We got Caleb, Fender Guru, John Boulware, Zach Thong, R2R3. Shout outs, R2R3. Hardwood Steaks. Oh, there's your question, I think.
Where is it? Oh, there it is now. Sammy plays with Jason Bonham now. Have you heard the Levy Breaks take on? Yes, I have. It's very good. I mean, Jason Bonham sounds just like his father.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually think there's a new Sammy Hagar. I mean, a new Circle record, I guess, where they play Levy Breaks underneath the song. The drums to When the Levy Breaks is underneath the song. And it's not Jason Bonham playing it. It's actually John Bonham. It's John Bonham's original track underneath the song.
Cool. I did not know that.
Yeah.
James Gum, welcome. Happy 5150 Friday.
Oh, that's right. 5150 Friday. I like that.
Oh, man. Yeah. Somebody have a fish tank?
I don't hear anything.
I don't even.
I don't have headphones on, so.
I hear like water. I hear like water sounds.
Did you hear it that whole
No,
time?
I think that's my refrigerator.
Okay, I guess I muted my mic, so it wasn't me.
Hey, Dave, is your refrigerator running?
Yeah.
Dude, you better go catch it, man. That was always fun. Looking up random phone numbers in the yellow in the white pages at like 3:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Ordering pizza to somebody, one of your classmates in school, and then calling up saying you're doing a survey to ask how they like their pizza.
Pizza sounds good. I skipped dinner. What, 2 nights ago?
Why, were you in trouble?
I went up to Walnut Creek. I went up to Walnut Creek on Tuesday. Yeah, that's why we were on Monday, because there was no Tuesday. Tuesday. And today's Frankenstrat Friday. That's right, Clayton James Hicks, 1998 Hicks.
Thrash metal and fun riffs. Where's Amanda? I need Amanda hug and kiss. I'm looking for Amanda hug and kiss.
What was it? Looking for Amanda. First name Amanda, last name Hug and Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mo Sislak. I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss. I need Amanda Hug and Kiss. That's what he says.
That's too funny, man.
But no, so Tuesday I came home and I just had popcorn for dinner. So ever since Tuesday, for some reason I've been starving ever since. Even though I had dinner Wednesday night, dinner Thursday night.
Well, did you have breakfast and lunch any of those days?
I don't have lunch. I never have lunch. I have breakfast. I have either some oatmeal or a cereal bar or like today I had a bagel with cream cheese.
I usually don't eat breakfast. I just have lunch and dinner.
Mm-hmm. Dinner?
So if you don't have breakfast, is that like if you skip breakfast and eat for the first time at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, is that still considered breakfast even though you've been up for 3-4 hours?
It depends on what you're eating. If you have cereal at that time, then yes, it's breakfast. If you have a sandwich,
so if you have cereal if you have cereal at 7:30 at night, is that considered breakfast?
It's called a snack.
That's
breakfast for dinner.
That's breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you have a hamburger first thing in the morning, is that dinner for breakfast?
Yes. Well, that's actually what I had today. The first thing I ate was at probably what time was it? Probably almost around 1:30. I had a burger and a hot dog.
Together?
I grilled out, man. Me and my dad and my mom and Ellie grilled out.
Awesome.
We have all the fun when Jeannie's working, man. When Jeannie works, we have so much fun.
I was just thinking about the grill. Yeah, we used to grill years ago when we lived in Walnut Creek. And then we moved to this apartment in San Ramon, and we never used our grill for like 3-4 years or something. And we just had it in a closet, like on the patio in this apartment. And then when we were moving, we go to open up that closet and our grill is in there. Mm-hmm. And apparently rats had gotten in there.
Oh, so you cooked
it was not good. It was horrible.
Fire it up. Fire it up.
It was horrible. So we just left it there. We're like, you guys can have this.
Oh, that's nice. They let us have their grill, honey. Meanwhile, it's infested.
Yeah, but I was thinking about grilling this morning. I was actually just thinking about how much I love grilled food. But also, you were talking about having a hot dog and a hamburger?
Mm-hmm. Cheeseburger.
At Five Guys, there's a secret menu. If you guys have Five Guys, you can get a hot dog. You can get a double cheeseburger with a hot dog on it. And that's one of the secret menu items at Five Guys. I heard.
I gotta edit this. We can talk about something guitar related tonight.
Please.
You guys ever seen a guitar shaped like a hot dog?
Well, Rob from Tessie Switch, he's working on something cool, and he said I can show it. I guess he's going to be launching them next week. So I will show. He sent me a sample of what a couple are going to look like.
Mm-hmm. Tessie's here laughing.
Yeah, he just texted and said I'm watching. I asked him to make sure I could show these, but so custom kill switches, custom Tessie switches.
Oh wow!
So
cool.
From what I understand, you can email in or send in your own design, and yep.
I want to know about the cables that he's going to sell.
Oh yeah, I got that email as well.
Now, do they have little silent switching on them?
I have no idea. Let's ask him.
I just
Hey,
did.
Rob. So I'm trying to think what design I should get.
That's cool. So anything, any kind of design, like if I sent in, what do I have? You know, something I could get that design.
You can get
on
your T-shirt, the face on your T-shirt on the. There you go.
I think you should get a little tiny vagina on it so that when you're touching it like this, it's like you're touching a vagina.
Oh my God.
That'll be the show clip over on Facebook.
That's just my that's just my 2 cents.
And that's what it sounds like every time you press on it.
Yeah. So the email from Tessie Switch. We got to change the company name now, man. Sorry. Tessie Switch welcomes Bullet Cable. Bullet Cable. So I'll just scroll through, I guess, some of the guitar cables. Get on the mailing list. Go over to tessieswitch.com and sign up, and you can get emails with all the news. I want this one, but with angled. That's right. I said it.
Oh, I like that one.
You would.
That's the one I want right there. That one
reminds me of my old phone in my house in Illinois with the, you know. Yeah, Dave, that's a good question. Does it have the? I don't see it on there, but the kill switch option.
All that noise. I hear it.
Ooh, James Gum is thinking about the lemon configuration. Did you see the picture that I had a couple when I was in Atlanta at that horror convention? Yes, horror convention.
Horror
convention.
You got to really pronounce the end of that word. It's 2 words, right?
Yeah.
This. James, check this out.
Oh yeah, look at that. Is that Hellraiser?
Yep, it's Pinhead.
Pinhead.
And he's showing Ellie. Let me see if I have a different angle.
Hardwood Steak says David Nesdahl, all's cool, but perhaps Edward is watching this stuff too. I hope he is watching because that guy owes me money.
Edward Scissorhands?
I don't think that's the Edward he's talking about.
Was Edward Scissorhands at that horror convention? Or he's not scary. That movie wasn't scary, right?
No. It was just awesome.
I mean, it was a love story between a guy with scissor fingers and a goth girl.
Yeah,
right?
if you were to try to explain that movie to somebody who'd never seen it and has no idea what Edward Scissorhands is or anything, they'd be like, that sounds like the dumbest.
Yeah, it's a movie from the late 80s.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's an awesome movie.
I'd hate to think, and I'm sure there's at least one out there that there's a porn version of that.
Oh yeah, and I know what it's called, and it's not.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah.
You guys have both seen it.
No, I used to work in a video store back in the late 80s that had an X-rated section. That's all.
Dave, can I ask you, because I worked at a video store as well, and what separated?
What's a video store?
2 questions. What was the name of the store?
Personal Touch Video.
Wait a minute.
The whole thing was the X-rated section.
No, it wasn't. It was real movies, and it had an X-rated section.
What separated the normal section to the X-rated section?
It was its own little room with a curtain in front of it.
Okay, so you had the curtain. I had I worked at Captain Video, video store in Newburgh.
Sure,
New Windsor, I guess it was. And the only thing that separated it was, basically like if you go into like the OK Corral or something, had the doors that swing open like you're in a saloon. It had the saloon doors, and that's all that separated.
The double doors.
Yes,
or whatever.
And I used to love, man. The second all the returns would come in and all the X-rated ones are stacked up, I'll bring those back. Don't worry about it, guys. I'll handle those. Walking back with a stack of them. They don't see me for a half hour.
But those are the ones you don't want to be handling.
That's a good point.
Well,
those are the ones you have to wash. Are we really talking about this?
You guys,
we're not live, are we? We didn't start this yet, did we? So was there like a different section, Dave, in your video store? There was the main one, and then there was like a really, really naughty section.
Yeah,
it's called the bathroom.
Oh man!
Do you guys know who Mean Street Guitars is? Has anyone dealt with them? Jason Wade asks.
Yes and no. I've heard of them. I've never dealt with them. I've played one of their guitars. Our friend, what's his name? What's that dude's name? He lives in that van. He came to your house too, Dave.
Yeah.
Nick
Haynes.
Our friend Nick. He came out here twice, and Zipkin and I met up with him for dinner in Lafayette. Was it Lafayette? Or no, in Danville, California. And we all had our guitars in the restaurant, and there's pictures of him and I together. I'm holding his Mean Street, and he's holding my GMW. So yes, I've played a Mean Street guitar. Yes.
Steve from Boston as well had one. I don't know if it was somebody else's. It might have been a friend's that he did a video on him on the guitar a couple of years ago.
Well, as a guitar, they're very good, but as a replica, like he makes, I don't know if he does it anymore. But he used to make 5150 replicas, and they're not good replicas, but they're good guitars.
Well, he can't.
Well, I mean, even the body and the neck shapes are not correct.
I'm gonna find the picture of me and Nick with those guitars.
So, Jason Wade, are you just looking to get a Mean Street guitar, or are you looking to get like a replica Mean Street guitar?
And Quentin James, my health is okay, and I appreciate it. My A1C is 5.7. My suggestion to you is to ask your doctor if you can take Trulicity. That's a once a week shot that will help you lose a little weight, and it'll help you with your sugar.
Trulicity? I think she starred in a couple of those movies that I used to return into that section.
Huh? Felicity.
That's Felicity.
Who was the actress?
Felicity Shagwell. She actually hit somebody with a car. She killed somebody. Right? I don't know.
John Biel, look that up. That's why you never see her anywhere anymore, because she was involved in an accident. I think it was her. You guys ever seen this picture? Here's what I look like without my glasses.
New meaning to the word four eyes.
Yeah. You don't need glasses to be four eyes. You can call you six eyes now. Oh, Jason Wade says they had a Facebook post with a Wolfgang special with cool looking black and gray striped paint job. I was interested. I mean, did they just do the paint job on it, or did they actually build the guitar as well?
I think I saw that guitar. I think they just painted it. I think it's a real Wolfgang.
Yeah, because that body style is patented as well, right?
Well,
maybe not anymore.
I don't know about that. I mean, Chris Locke makes a Wolfgang body.
Yeah.
Hey, Donnie. Hey.
Okay.
All right. So here's me and Nick Haynes, and I'm holding the Mean Street. He's holding my GMW, and then I'm holding. So here's his guitar. So that's a Mean Street. right there.
Now, did you just hold it, or did you actually like toy around with it for a minute?
Yeah. I played on it.
How did it feel?
It felt okay. I like the neck on the GMW better myself. But I think Zipkin liked the Mean Street better. I think I remember him saying.
Crap. Jason sent me the picture of the. Yeah, that's pretty badass looking.
That's a Mean Street?
Yep. It's on their website.
That looks like an actual Wolfgang.
Yeah. Might be. Maybe they just had it and painted it.
I think it's a special. It's a archtop special.
Yes. EVH Wolfgang special with blackout paint job. Or sorry, blackout graphic, it says.
Mm-hmm.
Multi-stripe paint job on customer's guitar. So he's got some different. I might as well show this while I'm at it. It kind of gets cut off at the bottom. But I guess this guy, whoever's guitar this is, sent it in, and Main Street Guitars.
I think it's awful.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm just saying that's, maybe they suggested that. Maybe they wanted that on their guitar. The confetti guitar, the birthday party guitar.
It's like a
Awful.
what do you call it? What do you call that? It'd be a birthday cake guitar if the guitar was white.
Well, what if it was chocolate?
Then it'd be brown. Then it would be.
Here's another picture. See, you can tell I'm at a restaurant. See all the tables, and there I'm holding the Mean Street. When was that? That was 2015. It looks like.
Big Fly Multimedia. Is David Gilmour actually selling it, or is he auctioning it?
The fun
I don't know.
Guitar. That's funny. There's a couple funny comments when we were talking about the video store. Blank Palette says Blockbuster went out of business because the employees stole the games and videos and didn't put them in as returned, messed a lot of customers up. I heard something a few years back that they were offered, or somebody came to them with the idea of doing what Redbox did, and they turned it down. And then we all know what happened after that. But imagine you were the one that decided, no, we're going to stick with our, what we are, just having stores and all this stuff. And then Redbox comes in and basically just completely.
I never used Redbox. I've seen them.
Red Tube, yes. Redbox, not so much.
Blockbuster, they were doing like what Netflix, was it Netflix? Yeah, Netflix used to get CDs in the mail or DVDs.
Certain ones, yeah. Whatever, there were certain movies, I guess, that didn't stream. You had to actually, get them in the mail. Well, Blockbuster did try the whole Redbox thing, but they were too late to the party. What did I miss?
R2, R3. Very funny.
Oh, that just came up on mine.
God, that's funny.
Oh man. Yeah, now that I think of it, everything now is streaming.
Yeah.
I can't think of the last time we got a CD, a DVD in the mail. I think we stopped doing that because everything's available now.
Virtually, yes.
On and I'm seeing. Oh yeah, did you guys see that? There's a new movie that was just released. It's a horror film. It's the same people that made what was that other movie? That other scary movie recently.
Guillermo del Toro, whatever the hell his name is.
A few years ago. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's called like horror stories or scary stories or something to tell it. Scary stories to tell in the night. Is that what it is?
No. John BL, what is it? It's called Us or Me or anyway. Yes. Blank Palette. There you go. Yeah, it was called Get Out was the other one. Now there's one called Us. And it was just released. And why am I talking about this? Oh, because it was filmed here in Santa Cruz. If you guys watch the trailer, we'll put it in the Discord, the trailer for the movie. And all the scenes of the family at the beach. There you go. There's all these beach scenes and at what looks like roller coasters and stuff. That's Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. And John BL, you'll like that. You'll dig this, man. That's where the Huey Lewis and the News, If This Is It music video was filmed. Ooh. That exact beach right there. Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. So if you guys go and see that movie, it's called Us. There we go. That was filmed here. And I remember when they were filming the movie, I didn't know it was that movie, but I know they were filming something because they were looking for extras. They were looking for all these like beach bum looking extras. So I'm thinking they actually closed that entire beach, and then everybody on that beach is there for they're all extras in the movie. Yeah, Tessie. Yeah, Lost Boys was filmed here.
Isn't that the same beach where Y&T did Summertime Girls?
It's possible. I'm sure Wikipedia would tell us.
John BL, get on that, will you?
Huh? Somebody just sent me a text. Have you heard of? How do you say that? ESOTERIK. It's
no. I'm just gonna say no.
It's a guitar company. Oh, there's a picture. Let me see. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to see that movie in the theater, just so I can see, Santa Cruz in the movies. But
so you can tell everybody sitting near you, that's by me. I live near there. That's by me.
Well, so do they. If I see it here. But I don't like scary movies, though. I'm not. There was a period. There was a period for a little while where I really liked watching horror movies or like scary movies. And now I don't think I can do it. Yeah, Tessie, that's it. That's the company. I don't know who sent me this.
Hey, John Boulware has Jack Boulware has a John Daniels bass.
Yeah, that's right. John, that is right. He sent me a picture of that a long time ago. Mm-hmm. That's cool, man.
He said he'll sell it to you for $4,000.
Oh.
Let me just go in my back pocket and
Who sent me this, by the way?
I tell you, I wouldn't pay $4,000 for the original one.
Yeah, that would be tough. Maybe the real poof shirt with the yellow pants. Maybe $4,000 for that. The base.
The real poof shirt.
Yeah.
I got to frame mine or something. I've got it just sitting in this bag right there, and the signature's already like fading,
turning purple.
It's I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Blank Palette 2, the singer guitar player for Y&T did not die. They're actually still playing. They're playing these days.
Okay, this is Sean. Sean sent me this. Okay, this is that. What was the company name again, Dave?
Esoteric.
Esoteric. He said he's building this. That's an esoteric guitar. Wow, that's cool. There we go. Sean Aaron, welcome, man.
Yeah, Michael Collins wants to know if he can get a close-up of my wall for his Instagram page. Why don't you just steal it off of mine, and then you say it's yours?
Yeah, like the person who blocked me for calling him out on it. Who was that again?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, that's right. Johnny wouldn't let me say his name on here.
Hey, if anybody wants to Photoshop me out of this image, and
it's them,
you're all welcome to it.
Let me see if I can find it. If
you can fucking find it, is that what you did?
I actually didn't say that.
The B Yacht.
Biatch?
Music Therapy Lads. Oh, you saw the movie? It says a character in that movie, Us, that was filmed here in Santa Cruz, had the best boat name, the B Yacht.
Stan Adams, I'm loving my new guitar. But I've got like 6 or 7 new guitars, and I love them all.
I love them all equally.
Yeah, you love all your guitars equally, right?
I pretty much do, yeah. I mean, there are some that I really like, and there are some that I'm in love with. It's like everyone. You have the ones that you like really can't live without, and there are other ones that are really good, but you have the ones that you really love.
Hey Dave, when you walk past your wall, do you do this?
No, I don't do that. I only do that when I look at you.
Man, all the stuff, all the pictures we send each other. It's so.
Hey, Jimmy Ka. Yeah. Welcome, man.
Here's the new one.
Johnny sent me this.
Oh.
Well, Johnny sent us that.
Cumin?
Yeah. You go to the video store and that's what you're doing.
Uh-huh. I remember when we lived in the Berkeley Hills, there was a family living upstairs for a little while. They're on vacation and like the top floor was like rented out to them or something. And I remember they must have been cooking with cumin. I remember thinking, man, that guy, he has got the worst BO in the world. Like it's horrible.
Cumin smells horrible.
And it turned out they were cooking with cumin, and that made them smell like horrible body odor.
Now, is it cumin or cumin? I thought it was cumin.
Or is it? Never mind.
I thought it was cumin. Any cooks in the chat? How do you pronounce it?
I'll try to cover his name. But remember when the dude he posted this picture as his own?
Yeah. The funny thing is, it's not even a current picture. I don't own some of those guitars anymore.
Yeah, he said, my guitar collection is back up to over 100 guitars and life is good. Yeah. That's what he wrote. So then I commented, shouldn't @David Nesdahl be tagged in this photo with the emoji? And then the next day I was blocked.
Yeah.
Is the picture still up?
That's so funny. It's so funny. No, I think he took it down. Blank Palette, this is not the same guitar as the Blue Floral Pattern. This is called the Floral Pattern 2. The Blue Floral Pattern is a made in Korea guitar. This one is made in Japan. That's difference cool. Is that the Blue Floral Pattern is about $1,500 and this was about $3,000.
So if you had a guitar, like if I had a guitar that looked like this right there, would that be called the floor pattern?
Oh my God.
Ah. Aaron says, how do you pronounce that company again, Dave?
Esoteric.
Esoteric. He says they're out of San Luis Obispo. That's cool. That's just down the street. Hey, James. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. And hey, if this is your first time here, subscribe to the channel. Maybe we'll make it back up to 5150 subscribers again.
Did you fall below it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It went up to 5151 and then just dropped.
That's what I saw. The last I saw was 5151. 5150 what? 5150 what? You should do a giveaway, man.
Well, you can't prove. That's the problem, is you can't prove like the number of subscribers and the exact person.
Well, then how about this? Say, hey, if we reach 5151, 5150, then say on the next show, we'll do a giveaway. And then have something for everybody in the chat room to answer a trivia or something. And then I'll answer it correctly and then I'll win.
Mm-hmm.
Like your give away your GMW.
Yeah, no, just give away the dirty strings on it.
Mm-hmm. I could do that.
This way it's a win-win. You get a new pair of strings and someone gets, a prize.
Someone
Strings.
has to get a tetanus shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Douglas, I see you.
Definitely wasn't Douglas, even if it was him. It wasn't him.
Douglas, I was thinking you should jump on here sometime, man.
Oh, please come in here.
Hey, Brian. Brian Coate. Is it Coate?
Cote?
Coate. Brian Coate, welcome.
Poor Douglas. The second he rears his head, he gets beat on by these two. I don't understand.
Johnny didn't say anything.
I didn't.
I'm just kidding.
And you know what? Hold on. Talking about Douglas, the funny thing about it is Johnny and John BL and Michael Smith. Was Caleb on as well last Saturday, Johnny?
Last Saturday?
Yeah.
Last Saturday night? No, Caleb was not.
Okay, so it was just the three of you. I was up here playing guitar, and every once in a while, I would just, I kept the video going, and I was playing guitar and doing stuff. And every once in a while, I'd click it back up for a minute and just, see what was going on, read through the chat. And then one of the times I click the window up, I turn the volume on, and I hear Johnny go, hey, Douglas. And I look over and Douglas says something like, oh, cool, Jay's not here. I won't get booted or something. And somebody said something about the wrench. And all I did was put the wrench emoji. And I saw Douglas go like, uh-oh.
The wrench. Yeah, that huge wrench.
Yep. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't do any banning. I think
neither do we.
Us,
none of us do. None of us three. The banning only happens in the chat room. People that think they have some power.
No, the last guy banned was that one idiot. What the hell was his name? Hey, Cameron. What's up, man?
Yeah, it's not going to be, unless somebody actually comes in here just spewing BS, whether it's, racist crap, political crap.
Yeah.
Just those are the people that we get out of here. But anybody that is a consistent, viewer or whatever in the chat, you say something stupid, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I banned Brian Davies, or we banned Brian Davies. Well,
then we banned you because we don't like you. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Brian.
Come on.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Cameron's in here.
Hey, Cameron Cooper. Cameron Cooper. Hey.
I think he's been spending more time doing Q&As on Instagram than he actually has been playing guitar. Every day I see his stories, I'm like, damn, Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
If I did a Q&A on Instagram, it would be like one person asking me a question. It would probably be Jeannie. He'll be like, why don't you vacuum? That's what I do.
Are the dishes done yet?
Why don't you make me a ham sandwich?
Oh, that's funny.
Why don't you get back in the kitchen and cook?
Yep.
Oh, I say that in jest.
We should do that.
I just kidding.
We should each do a Q&A on Instagram and just send each other just the weirdest things. How do you do that?
I don't know. We should get Cameron in here and ask us, tell us how to do a Q&A. See, I'm going through his stories right now. I'm trying to find one of him playing guitar. Question time. Question. To be honest,
no. I've played a Gibson, great guitarist. There's already a video of that.
There you go. Whoa.
Get your guitars out.
Man, Cameron, why are you stealing Andy James's licks?
I think we should all steal Andy James's licks.
Absolutely. Anytime you have a second to.
I did purchase his 20 licks pack, Andy James.
Really? Where did it lick you?
right in the neck. And I'm telling you, I definitely learned, some tricks. I don't want to say tricks, but just little things, because you can play your own stuff all day, but once you start playing other people's stuff, and I'm not talking about ripping people's stuff off, but just certain things that you're not used to doing, you're like, oh wow, that's something cool, and you can incorporate that into your own style.
Yeah, Brian Davies wants to know what Johnny Beane is going to do about Hangouts on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. I don't think we know yet, but when we do, we'll let you know where to send the thumbs down.
Nothing's going to change on you guys as far as the viewers. Nothing's going to change on your end. It'll be the exact same. No, seriously. When Hangouts is no more, there'll just be another way to do this. And we've got some ideas.
Tessie Switch says, Jay, it's like my last Instagram live video. You were the only viewer. Yeah, I felt like I had to stay in there for X amount of time and comment because I was the only.
Let me see. I'm gonna do a what do you call it? A Q&A? I'm gonna post one.
How do you do it?
Well, you gotta take a picture first. You gotta have some sort of, like, here's my picture. I just took this.
Wait. Move it to your right. Okay. There's gonna be my picture. But now what do you do?
You click on the square face.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh, you do questions? You hit the questions button?
And then there's questions.
Hey, thank Boner Jams, guys.
Thank you, Boner Jams. It's not
it's not love. Sorry. Little rocking with docking. Little rocking with cock and docking.
Okay, ask me a question. And that's all you do? You just post it and viewers respond. Oh no. Oh, I gotta move it.
Oh yeah, I gotta move it to
because it was over my face.
Well, that's a good place for it.
All right. So if you guys are on Instagram, the Johnny Beane Instagram, this is what you'll see in my stories. It'll look like that. That's how I actually look right now. And then it'll say, ask me a question. And then you click on that. Hey, let's do live.
Ask me a question.
Let's do live questions. Okay, send to my stories. There we go. Okay, so if you guys are on Johnny Beane, Circus Magazine just followed me on Twitter. Dang.
Didn't they end in 1989?
Well, okay, then somebody, I don't know. All right, so if you're following Johnny Beane on Instagram right now, under the stories, there is now you can ask me a question on there. If I get any while we're live, I'll read them over this. Now it looks like Jay's doing one too.
I'm doing one too. Except mine's gonna be better than yours, even though I'm gonna have less people ask me stuff.
I'm not doing one at all because I'll have people asking me questions all day.
Ask me a question about Johnny Beane, and that's the photo that I have for it. Send to my story.
And then how do you know when you get a question? It shows up as like mail?
I don't know. Oh, I sent Cameron. I sent it to you.
Huh? Oh, this is spam. Somebody sent me a message on Instagram. What's good, Johnny? SR here, designer behind the newest creative blah 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 blah. Your music content is killing. I don't have any music on this.
It's dope.
It's dope thing.
Wait, I just saw something.
Send. Yo, send.
Oh, you just sent that to me. Oh, Jason Wade just replied to me. Let me see. How do I see where he? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's under the messages. Okay, Jason Wade just replied. Oh, you replied to the story with me and Andy Summers though. Is that an Ivory Wolfgang special in the guitar closet behind you? This one? No, that's the naked Wolfgang. It just looks like bare wood. Just bare wood.
BEAR wood.
Mm-hmm.
Bear pelt.
What size beanie do I wear, Ken? I don't know. Probably the one size fits all kind.
What? One size fits all?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get mine?
Huh?
Now, Cameron, how do you if somebody actually asks you a question, which I don't think anybody's going to, how do I like reshare? I guess I have to talk about it. Johnny wrote hi.
Hi.
Okay, let me see.
Fun with Instagram, everybody.
Yeah, live on the air.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ben Coombs, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Wow. Wow, Hubbard has the dragon biting the snake guitar on the way.
So then what do you do then? I got asked the question by David Nesdall. So if I want to put that in a story.
Oh, okay.
You really want to put that question in a story?
Yeah.
Ask me a question about Johnny Beane. Who the hell is that? Okay, send. Sent. I just replied to you.
Cameron, open the camera. Hold on, let me get him in here. Cameron, you want to come in?
Come in, Cameron.
Come in.
Get your bony little ass in here.
8, 9,
Cameron,
10,
you're
11,
my
12.
hero.
It's like midnight. It's like 2 in the morning where he is.
That's all right. He's awake.
Oh,
Get him,
Cameron, dude. If you want to jump in, let me know. I'll send you.
Give us an Instagram lesson instead of a guitar lesson.
Get him on the horn.
Actually, we could get him through Instagram.
He sent me a video.
Swipe up, and you'll have all of your questions in a list. Tap on the question that you want to answer, and it'll say share response. And then the answer will come up as a story, and then you just record your video response or take a photo or whatever.
Wait,
go on to the story, swipe up.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Really?
So you go to the store, you swipe up, and that's where you see the responses. I'm seeing them now. I got a bunch of responses here. How often do you
Oh.
get to play with your bare wood?
That's
You forgot to say guitar.
good, man.
Oh, that's great.
Wait,
Send Cameron an invite.
I asked him. He's responding.
Mr. Cooper.
How do I reply? You don't reply. You just.
What do you mean you don't reply? You hit the reply thing.
You hit the reply thing, and then you can either delete it or share response.
Share response. See,
I see. You share it. It shows it on the screen, and you record a little video of yourself answering it.
Well, what if you just want to type a response? Then what do you do?
It doesn't look like you can. How often do you get to play with your bare wood? I'm going to reply back to this guy.
And Jay, you can just tell me to piss off right on here.
You forgot to say guitar.
I don't think he forgot.
So I had to mute it because I had to curse. Cameron said, I'd love to, but he's not set up right now. He said he wants to come on again real soon. And he said he'd take a photo and then type your answer as a caption.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You take a photo.
That's pretty cool, man. I didn't know. Now I'm going to have to do this for all my very few followers that can care less what the hell I'm doing.
Some of them care too much what you're doing.
A few, yes.
How often do you get to play with your bare wood? I'm going to reply back. Not enough.
At least I have bare wood. That's what you should say.
Oh, you forgot to say guitar. That's what I was going to reply with. You mean guitar? Question mark.
No. Boner Jams likes my shirt, I think. Maybe. Boner Jams is getting a new guitar soon.
Oh, what's he getting?
I can't tell you yet.
I can't tell you either.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Joe, anyone order from Guitar Center used section? You mean one of us? I have not. You? Yeah, you have.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not talking about I'm not just talking about the green guitar. I'm not talking about the green Wolfgang.
Mm-hmm.
I have a guitar put away for me from their used section, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous Music Man Luke.
Whoa!
Yeah, beautiful. It's like a
when's the UPS? Oh, we got to show that guitar.
What guitar?
Remember when I asked Dave when the UPS guy was going to be dropping that off?
I'm not.
That autographed Music Man.
Dude, you give me the 20 grand, I'll buy it. How about that?
Okay. Speaking of Guitar Center used section, all the stuff I've read online is that you can really get them to come down on their prices on their used gear, especially if something's been there a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So never pay what they're asking.
Never pay what they're asking for anything.
Even something new, you can get them to come down.
That guitar pick is 35 cents? Hell no, man.
34.
Oh, I could get this for $0.25.
Man, I just order picks on Amazon now. They're cheap as hell.
35 cents for a guitar pick? I could just use $0.25 for a guitar pick. Actually, I actually do sometimes. I like this, man. So this is on eBay, apparently. Somebody's selling this. $20,000. Ernie Ball, Music Man, Eddie Van Halen, Vintage Museum Green Autograph Guitar is what it says. It's very cool where he signed it. I think that's really cool with his signature and the 5150.
Yeah, I agree.
That's cool.
Well, the guitar by itself is cool because it's a green Music Man.
Mm-hmm. I just think the fact that he wrote 5150 down there is cool. To me, that's cool. That's really cool.
Well, he probably autographed that in 1986.
A Music Man, Eddie Van Halen. Well, that was
caught myself. You're right. No.
Well, that was a part of his signature back in '86 was Eddie Van Halen, and then 5150. Because if you see his guitar picks from then, that's under his signature. That's what they say. And then during the OU812, his signature was Eddie Van Halen, OU812.
So Johnny, if you're telling me that if you came across a DeLorean and you could travel back in time, you would bring one of Eddie's newer guitars to have him sign it from then.
I would. Oh man, I just saw a picture of me in front of a DeLorean. I was going to show it, but crap. Man.
Why, you have a couple extra pounds on you at the time?
What?
Well, you said you were going to show it, but then you decided not to.
No, because I'd have to find it. It's in my photos on Facebook.
Did you try taking the tape residue off that guitar? It looks like it's got less on it.
Nope. You have to ask me that on Instagram. Actually,
every question from now on.
You guys.
That's okay, because you don't really answer questions on here anyway.
Do I don't I?
No, you don't.
No. If you do, you like kind of answer them.
No, you dance around questions. You don't answer them.
Mm-hmm.
So, who asked about Joe Hervey? What are you looking to get on the used section? Maybe I'll go buy it from under you. No, I'm joking. I got no money to buy. I just bought a guitar. I can't buy any more gear right
now. What? Yeah. I don't know. When it comes to, Guitar Center, I love you. I love you. I really do. But when it comes to a used guitar from Guitar Center, I've seen what some of them look like in person, and it's not always pretty. So I don't know if I would. Well, can you have the guitar delivered to another location and then check it out there first?
No, they won't do it unless you pay for it.
But isn't there a return policy for the used gear as well?
Yeah, but for them to get another guitar from another store, it needs to be a paid in full deposit to get it there. There's no getting around it. They won't do it without a deposit.
What I'm saying is, let's just say the Guitar Center near Johnny has something I want. I can call up and order it, and they'll ship it to me. If it's a piece of crap, I can send it back, right? You
can send it back or return. I guess you can return it to your store near you.
Yeah.
I always hated that when I worked there, when someone got something online and returned it in my store, and where my store lost the money for the day. That really bothered me. It's like, no. Return it where you got it from. Don't bring it to a store. You got it online? Go get a return authorization and send it back to them.
Put it in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Guitar Center, everybody, one is opening up in North Myrtle Beach in May, which is like 5 minutes from my house. And I'm not that excited for me. I'm more excited for Ellie because, we all know the feeling of when we started playing instruments and stuff like that. And you go into a music store and you're like, oh my God, it's almost like Toys R Us when you go into Toys R Us when you're a kid. Same type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I think the closest real music store to me is a Guitar Center, and it's like 3 or 4 hours away. So I'm just pumped that, in a couple of years, she's going to be able to like go into a real music store. Like, yes.
Hello, Jason.
Jason,
how you doing?
Hey,
Let's do that again. Hello, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
No video. I mean, no audio.
Oh, I can hear him.
I hear him. I hear you.
I hear me.
I really don't like this.
Don't listen to Dave. I hear you and see you.
Thank you. I hear me and I see me. Oh, Dave got so upset he left the party.
He's having problems. I don't know.
He's been having them for a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. So how are you?
I'm good. Listen, I got something funny to share with you guys. I jumped on for a reason. I put something on your Eddie Van Halen page today because it popped up. Somebody in the Fortin group shared a motorbike, and they're claiming that it sounds like Bleed from Meshuggah, but I don't agree. Have a listen to this. This is hilarious. There you go. I'll just turn up my volume. I mean, you tell me, what do you hear when this bike starts up?
I hear Hot for Teacher and Bleed at the same time.
Well, see, I don't know Bleed, but I certainly hear Hot for Teacher.
Yeah. That part.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's Hot for freaking Teacher.
It is.
Well, that one section, the one section, Jason, is Bleed. That you know. But
fair enough.
Dave and Johnny have no idea what song that is that we're talking about.
They probably don't even know who Meshuggah are. Guys, Meshuggah mean anything to you?
Dave can't hear us.
Yeah, I can.
Can you hear me now, Dave?
Yes.
You know, I'm missing that bowl of strawberry ice cream that sits on your head normally. Where is it? I've actually grown to like that hat, and I kind of feel like something's missing now that he's not wearing it.
I think I've only worn it twice.
Yeah, but I gave you hell for it the first time, and it's just because I'm an asshole.
You did. Yeah, you're not really an asshole.
No,
just a little bit.
Love. It was with a lot of love. There's no question there.
I know.
But yeah, I'm missing it now. It's cool. So anyway, I want to throw in something for you guys on your discussion before about Guitar Center and stuff, because I know a lot about how things run here in Japan. Jeez, you know, I'm sitting on an angle with really bad light here, aren't I? I'm working on my other computer. I'm doing a mix of audio for a television show at the moment. It's a lot of work cleaning up audio and mixing all the different tracks and stuff. It's fun, but it's a lot of work. But
see you,
I
Cameron.
just thought I'd chime in.
Take care, Cameron.
Cameron's leaving. Have a good night, man.
Later, dude.
And thanks
Bye,
for
Cameron.
your info on the Instagram stuff too, man.
Jay, say something.
I'm
I don't
trying.
hear
You
Jay.
can't hear me now?
Do you guys hear him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear
Cameron,
Jay.
we'll have you back on
This is
soon, man.
pissing me off.
The Nesdal can't hear me.
We can hear you, Jay.
Jay, how could you say that about Dave? I can't believe.
Well, I was wondering the same
I can't
thing.
believe you just said that.
But like seriously, Jay, if you've got if you've got deep-seated man love feelings for Dave, just tell him. He'll be cool with it.
Well, now's my chance because he can't hear me.
And Dave's gone again. I'm really not going to stay too long today. I got too much work to do. I just wanted to share that Eddie Van Halen thing. And when I turned on to the show, I heard you guys talk about Guitar Center and returning guitars and buying guitars and blah, blah, blah. So I thought, you know what, I'll give you guys a bit of insight on how things are in Japan because it's very different here than what it is in the US.
Cool. Yeah.
I'll just wait-
Yes.
I'll just wait for Mr. Nesdal to come. But there he is.
Hey, Jason, did you see this?
Well, I've got one on a guitar.
Yes, you do.
Hey, mine's even got a double-edged tremolo on it too.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
So I think mine is probably the only one in existence that's actually got a double-edged locking trem on it.
Huh. That's Cosmo, too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's the only color they did the double edge in, is Cosmo. So I've got one of the double edges on my Universe here, and I've also got one on the 6-string side of my double neck as well.
Wow. Dave, can you hear everybody?
I can. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I did, man. I saw the pictures online. It's funny, you know. It looks so natural that, like, at first I was like, hang on, didn't they always come with red pickups and knobs? Because it just looks so natural on there.
It should. It totally should.
As far as I know, well, no, there are other people that have. I've seen them since I've had this. I've seen other people have sent pictures of theirs. But I got the idea because Steve Vai actually has 3 of these things, and one of them has red pickups.
Nice.
So I was like, that's the joint right there.
Yeah. That's
By
the
the way,
shinsis.
I come up with a term because you've been putting on Facebook recently, Dave, that you've become an Ibanez guy. So I've got a term for your sexuality as an Ibanez player. It's called an Ibanezbian.
Okay, I'll deal with that. That's fine.
I'm an Ibanezbian. So yeah, I was just showing Jay just then before you pop back on, Dave. On my universe, I've actually got a double-edged locking tremolo. So that's the piezo pickup.
Yeah, piezo. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So yeah, I've had mine. I managed back in maybe 10, 12 years ago. Ibanez actually sold me 2 of them. So I've got a 7 and a 6 that I put the 6 on my double necks on the 6-string side, obviously. Can't put that on a 12-string. A 12-string locking trem, imagine that.
Did you swap out
where's the original bridge for that guitar?
Back home in Australia in a box.
Oh, okay.
Just sitting around doing nothing in a box, which is a shame because it's an awesome piece, but
Yeah.
Hell,
What
I've got
pickups? Did you swap out the
I did.
Blade pickups? What'd you put in
Yeah,
there?
I put 7-string Tone Zone and 7-string Air Norton. I did that before they were putting them in all the guitars. Like I did that probably 2006-ish, I guess.
Mm.
So that was back when those pickups were fairly new. Now that's a standard Ibanez setup, but back then it wasn't.
Yeah, the Air Norton. That's what I have in the neck of this one, and it's just oh god, it's in my opinion probably one of the best neck pickups.
Some of my favorite, because some people like to get really high gain, like almost EMG like sounds. But if you're anything like me, I hate EMG clean sounds, especially with humbuckers. Singles are okay, like Steve Lucas makes them work. But in this one here, which I've taken the cap off for the tone selector, but this is a pair of deactivators. The Damasio deactivator are great because when you single coil split them, they're very nice, clean, sweet single coil pickups, but mega high gain pickups too. They're very, very nice pickups. So I strongly recommend if someone's looking for that almost active type sound, but doesn't want to compromise in their cleans, this is a really good balance pickup to go for.
I always thought that guitar was a great guitar. I remember when I worked at Guitar Center when that guitar first came out. Man, I just thought it was beautiful. It was like a departure from an RG a little bit, And
yeah, the only thing about this guitar that I'm not a huge fan of is the bridge. I really wish they put a better quality bridge on this thing. It just has a little bit of movement in it, and it doesn't float, obviously, but it just, I don't know, it's just a shitty bridge. But the guitar itself is great. And this is also a 2005. It's the first year issue. On top of that, you'll like this, Dave. Drop D tuner.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, yeah.
So the only problem is I could only get a chrome one at the time when I was leaving for a tour. I was in a rush.
That's okay.
But it works. I just never bothered to change it back. So
yeah,
as you can see on the serial
awesome.
2005.
What was What was the first year of the Volute? Was that it, or was it before 2005?
The Volute.
Yeah, behind the neck, that little nipple.
No, that was a little bit earlier, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? I'm going to throw a guess. It was around 2003, but I could be wrong.
Every time I think of it now, I think of
Rob Balducci.
Balducci talking about make it so big I could shove it in my hands.
He's a good fella.
That was good.
Yeah.
I see you got a keytar in the back corner there, Johnny. That's not a keytar. It's just a keyboard, is it?
Oh, yeah. It's a MIDI controller.
And it looks like you've got a headless flying V back there too.
It's a
what's that white thing?
It's a headless. It's a Steinberger Spirit.
Oh, okay. From this angle, like on the video, seriously, it looks like you've got a flying V that's headless.
That would be interesting.
It almost looks like a mini flying V.
It does. From
and
here,
it has those EMG pickups that you just hate.
Do you not remember at the end of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure when Rufus comes back and hands them guitars? They're actually those kind of flying V style shaped Steinbergers.
Yep.
Oh, no kidding. Were they Steinbergers or were they?
No, they were Steinbergers.
I know that KK Downing had Hamers that look like that as well.
That's the one.
Huh?
That's it.
It looked like this. It looked like this.
Yeah. That's like what Bill and Ted got at the end of the movie, except theirs was a real Steinberger. No offense to the Spirit. No, I'm not having a dig. I'm just saying, like, I remember from the film. That's all.
Uh-huh.
I used to have one of those, but not the flying V one.
Mm-hmm. I dig it.
cool.
I dig it. I've had this since 2003, and I just recently put new strings on it, and I've been recording with it and everything, and I've been digging it.
Is that the one that doesn't have the tape holding the body together, or holding the pickups into the body,
or holding the bridge on? Yeah, that's a different one.
That's pretty cool, though, Johnny. I like that.
I'm trying to find the picture.
Yeah. I've been digging it.
I got to try and find that old photo of myself too that I've got from back in the day to show you. God, where the hell is it? Maybe I'll be checking on my old phone. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just getting out my old phone to show you an old picture of me with my old little Steinberger type of thing I had. I actually had a Hohner Steinberger that was red.
Yeah, I remember those.
The being that I'm like just a little bit taller than you.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Looked a little bit funny on me. I'm not having a dig on you. It's just the fact that we're different heights. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty funny though. You, me, and Caleb standing together. You must have seriously felt like you were standing under this Stonehenge or something.
I didn't realize how small I looked next to you guys until I saw that footage.
Well, you don't look small. You are small.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to them.
How tall are you, Dave?
6 feet.
Can you tell? What?
I can't tell anything, dude.
There's the.
All I see is blue and red.
Ted got the red one. Oh my god!
Yeah, I told you.
Blurry. And then Bill got the white one. But you can't.
I think the red one. I think the red one's pretty hip looking.
Yeah. Crap! Is there a better shot of him bringing the guitars in? I just tried to watch the clip, but when he's walking in with them, you can't. He has them by like the middle. You can't. Here we go. Here's Bill doing his Michelangelo. You know, over the top.
Well, that looks like a real. That looks like a real GL2T.
It's fuzzy.
Yeah, those are probably actual Steinberger guitars.
And then
You would
here's
think so.
Ted. Looks like he has no idea what he's doing as well. Even though doesn't he play bass in real life?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was on tour here. His band played at San Francisco. What were they called?
Wild Stallion.
Stallions.
I just beat you. Yes. Yes. Feeling proud.
I do not believe we will have a triumphant video until we have Eddie Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Great quote.
Jason does have a triumphant video with Eddie Van Halen.
Yep.
I see what you did there, Mr. Beane, and I like it.
James Gum says those are real deal Newberg Steinbergers in Excellent Adventure.
I'm sorry I don't have the chat open, but hello, everybody. You're all wonderful people, and thank you for every time I throw in a little chat, a whole bunch of people say hello, and it's really nice. I love this community. This is like the only show I ever come on regularly just to say, hey, how you doing? The only one, because you guys are actually good people.
Oh, you don't go on another one?
You're pretty good too there, Jason.
Thank you, Dave. Don't get me started, Jay, because you know I'll open up on him, and I just can't help myself. Once I get started, I just can't stop. So don't
I
even.
shouldn't have said anything. I apologize.
I want to see that Alex Skolnick Ibanez again.
Okay, sure.
Well, while he's grabbing it, speaking of Bill and Ted's, I think Excellent Adventure is probably one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. But anyway,
It is pretty cool. There we go.
Man,
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen one with a pickguard on it.
Well, that's the P2 has a pickguard on it, and also the single coil in the neck. There are some P2s apparently out there with a humbucker, but it's pretty rare. So normally the P2 is a 24 fret, and the original 540p is a 22 fret. The interesting thing about this guitar is if you know your Ibanez's, that is very strange. Having that cut down there and the cut like that, it actually rounds off. You may or may not be able to see it. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Rounds off there. And when I got this, I was like, oh man, I wonder if I can like find another one of these and take the neck off and put it on a regular RG just for the hell of it. And then I realized, of course, that the hole normally is in the four corners, which means it should be around about where my thumbnail is right now.
Yeah.
But on this one, yeah, it sits there.
Wow.
Badass, this guitar.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love it. Big
That
What
thing
year
plays,
is that?
That thing plays
Not-
fast.
Oh, fast is ridiculous. I don't play so fast anymore. The guitar does. But yeah, it's a 1990. So it's a lovely, lovely, lovely beast, that guitar. I've got some video of me on stage at the Hard Rock Cafe in Dubai in 2012 playing a cover of I'll Survive and shredding it up like a mother. And I used to be able to do that back then, but nowadays I can't do it the same way anymore, unfortunately. I just don't practice. I'm too busy doing video work. Like, it's criminal how nice a guitar collection I've got considering how little I play guitar. Just trying to find... There's a photo of me in here somewhere. And, of course, right now that I want it, I can't find it. Of me with my old Steinberger. What the hell? What's with the train whistle? Who was that with?
Me. Train's right down the block.
That's cool. I love that sound.
Yeah. Thank you.
You probably, Dave, you probably don't even hear it anymore, do you?
He doesn't hear
Yeah,
it.
I hear it. I hear it, but it doesn't bother me. Never did.
What was Keanu Reeves' nickname in the movie Youngbloods? Does anybody know?
Youngblood. Is that the ice hockey film?
I guess so. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
So you're going to ask a trivia question. You don't even know the movie.
No, Todd,
Youngblood.
aka Soda Pop, asked the question. See, Jason, if you had the chat up, you would know.
I don't have the chat up. You know what? I'm going to do something special for you guys because it's going to mean a lot to him. I'm going to go and get my son, and I never let my kids online. So any of you guys out there who watch this show, just don't share and go, oh my God, Jason's kid's so cute and whatever. He made up a joke which you guys are going to love.
Hang on. We couldn't hear any of that.
Oh, really?
It lagged. That entire thing was lagged over.
Yes, we're gonna do something. I'm gonna do something nice for you guys, and then.
Sorry, I'm going to go and get my
there you
son.
go.
I'm going to go and get my son, who's 5 years old. All right. I don't put my kids on social media. I've never put them in my YouTubes. I've never done any of that sort of stuff. But my son made up a joke like a week or two ago that he's so proud of, and you guys are really going to like this. He made it up all on his own. He's made up a crap ton of jokes since, and they suck. But this one joke, he just hit a winner, and it was the first joke I think he ever made up. Let me just go and get him. All right. Hang on a minute.
Awesome.
In here?
No, Michael Smith. Hey, dude.
Yep.
Michael. Douglas. Hey, Douglas. I see you, Douglas. I see you.
Guys, this is an exclusive. Like, seriously, I've never shown him off to anybody on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So this is a big deal because I don't put these kids on here. Here is my son.
Hey.
Hi. Hi.
So his name is, you ready for this? Ryoya. You might as well say Yoya with a little d at the start. Ryoya. It's spelled R-Y-O, which is one syllable in Japanese. R-Y-O, and then Y-A on the end. Ryoya. So this is Dave.
Hi. How are you?
And Johnny's going to shuffle the picture to the next person because I don't have control over that.
we just have to talk.
Hello, Johnny.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
There is actually a man behind all that beard. Where? He says where. That somewhere in behind all that fluffy hair, there is actually a person. That's a lot of beard, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
And then I'm Jay. Your
And
dad
this
was
is
nice
Jay.
enough to not introduce me.
Hello, Jay.
Hi.
Now, listen, I told the guys about your joke, but don't tell them yet. I didn't tell them what the joke was. You remember the joke that you made up that's really funny?
Yes.
All right. So ask the question, but don't rush the answer and speak loudly and clearly so they can understand you.
What's metal plus metal?
Now, let's make sure they understood the question.
What's metal plus metal?
Correct. What's metal plus metal?
What?
Heavy metal.
Yes, heavy metal. I love heavy metal.
That's very heavy.
Awesome. That was awesome, man.
He did it all on his own. I'm so proud. I've been wanting to share it with people, and I just decided today I'm going to share it with you guys. What a great joke. Metal plus metal. He's 5.5 years old.
That's great.
What's your favorite song, Yoya? Sing him your favorite song. He's got a few at the moment.
We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
Awesome.
I've got video of him doing that since he was like about 2.5 years old. The very first song he fell in love with was Cherry Pie. And it had nothing to do with Bobby Brown.
We'll follow up with that a little later too, but anyway.
Say again, Jay?
I said he'll fall in love with that again later on, but
yeah, for the reasons that we all did.
Yeah.
Although she doesn't look anything like that anymore.
No.
But yeah, and who's your favorite band?
Queen.
Wow.
All right.
Whoa.
Nice.
Awesome.
So what's your favorite Queen song? You've got a few, but what do you reckon your favorite is?
Another one bites us, and another one go, another one go, another one bites us, and hey, you'll get you too. Another one bites us.
Man, he speaks better English than I do.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, mate.
I just got a text message from my wife downstairs, and they have this on the TV on YouTube. And my wife said Ellie is staring at the screen, smiling and singing back to him.
Oh, that's awesome. How old?
Almost 2.5.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Yeah, he actually has a couple of little plants growing out the back, on our porch. He's got a tulip that just blossomed, and he's got a little
not blossom.
Yeah, that's what it meant.
Oh.
What did you think it was? Instead of blossom, what would you call
it? A red tulip.
Yeah, you got a red. Yeah, when the red tulip opens up, it blossoms. That's what we call it. That's what you call it when a flower does that. It blossoms. Anyway, so he's got that, and he's also got a strawberry tree. And there's a kids show. You should play this for your little one, Jay, called Hey Dougie. Hey Dougie. It's spelled obviously H-E-Y rather, and then Doug. U-double-G-double-E. Hey Dougie is hilarious. It's definitely made for kids, but it's from the UK, so it's got a different sort of humor than what the American stuff would have, and it's really cool.
There's a rhino, and Roller is really funny.
Yes, that's true. So there's 5 kids that go to a teacher who's a dog, and the dog just says, woof, woof, woof. That's all he ever says. But there's a narrator, and the kids can all understand the dog perfectly. And it's hilarious. But there's an episode where, like on every episode, essentially it's like being Cub Scouts or something. They have the something badge.
Potato pizza.
Yeah, they had a pizza badge, and Rolly made a potato pizza. Anyway, so there's an episode called the plant growing badge, and the alligator character who just talks and talks. It's all he ever does. He's so cute. He's that's what he always says. His parents adopted him. He's an alligator, and his parents are elephants. Go figure. So it's a really kind of cool, sweet, fun show. But in the episode of the plant growing badge, he's growing a strawberry bush. They're all trying to grow fruits and vegetables and stuff. And he sits down next to his plant, and he just talks and talks and talks. It's so cute in the episode. Yesterday, this one here sat down for 10 minutes, was singing Queen songs to his strawberry bush.
Well, there's something very intelligent about that, and I'll tell you what it is. The carbon dioxide that comes out of his mouth actually feeds the plant.
Exactly. I told him that. And that's exactly why he did it. Here we go.
I know why, Pop. Why?
So you're having fun talking to your strawberry?
Yeah.
Well, then, how do you want to with your strawberry? Tell us stuff.
And then
Heavy metal.
yeah, he told the strawberry bush the joke.
Awesome.
And then afterwards. Anyway, So yeah, and his sister's favorite Queen song is Bicycle Race. She loves that song so
And
much.
my mom's favorite song in Queen is Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, Figaro. We all said all we can right by me, for me.
Did you transcribe the words just then?
Wow.
What's even better is the way he tries to sing "We Will Rock You." Do you remember the words to "We Will Rock You"?
Buddy, and
Try again. Breathe, and then try again.
Buddy,
In the street, gonna be a big.
man, someday got blood on your face, you big disgrace. Kicking your cat all over this place. Everybody will rock you.
Anyway, so there you go. There's
That's
my
awesome.
kids.
I hear
Whoa.
singing
That's rock and
downstairs.
roll.
Now I could exploit the hell out of him on YouTube and stuff and get myself a bunch of subscribers. I just don't want to do that with my kids. You know, like this is literally the first time I've ever put him on something like this, and that's just the way it is.
Cool.
I don't want to be the exploitive father, but that's my life.
Well, he's adorable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
All right.
Keep up with the heavy metal.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
bye-bye to everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Play.
Keep singing. That's awesome.
He will. Don't you worry. I can't shut him up. So there you go. There's a little insight to my universe. That's what makes me tick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what it's
Very
all
cool.
about. You know. So anyway, just quickly, your guitar shop thing you were talking about before. So here in Japan, as far as getting guitars and stuff, the difference that you have here is that if you wanted to try out a guitar that, let's say, obviously I'm in Tokyo, and you want a guitar that's in Fukuoka, which is like 600 or 700 miles at a guess away, which is a long way in Japan, in Japanese terms, considering how small this place is. Sorry. Not now, sorry. Please close the door. I'm not going to put my daughter on here. She's only 3, and I'm not ready for that yet. Not that I protect girls beyond boys. She's just only 3. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
So, guitar from all the way in a place like Cork, stores will just transport just if you just try. You don't have to pay a deposit up front, nothing like that. It's just simply somebody walks into the store and says, hey, I saw online that you've got a guitar in another store that's in such and such location. The stores just transfer it. It's that simple. Very different.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wish it was like that here with Guitar Center or Sam Ash, but it's not, unfortunately.
Well, the downside of that is, though, like as far as the shopping experience here in Japan, is that you can't generally get a discount. Like you guys were saying before, I remember it was very funny. Johnny said something about a pick cost 34 cents, but I could play with water, which is exactly 25 cents, which is quite funny and not true.
See, I made that joke up
but
all by
over
myself today.
It was a good one. It was spontaneous. I like that. But over here, you generally can't get a discount. But if you're coming to Japan, if anybody, your viewers, yourselves, whatever, are coming to Japan to do shopping, make sure you take your passport out with you when you go to shop, because you'll get the sales tax removed.
Mm.
Oh wow,
That's good advice.
yeah, but you have to pay it back when you know with the
No,
duty.
No,
you don't
you
have
get
to pay
your-
duty when you come back home.
no, he said duty.
Dave, you have to pay for your duties?
No, I pay someone to take my duties.
That's a public toilet.
Wow, you have a potty mouth.
Hey, Johnny,
You guys,
is that 81 Oakland concert copyrighted, or is that just whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, somebody has it.
Like if I play a clip over here, is it going to get flagged?
no, it's live. It's not the original recordings.
Well, here's the tricky thing about that. Actually, that might be a good experiment. We got to find out who owns, because what happens is somebody's going to, like you play that on here, somebody's going to claim it and say they own that. And they'll flag the video and everything, and that's fine. That's no big deal. But
What the heck?
bless you.
bang my thumb.
Oh, I thought you were sneezing.
No, that really hurts. Oh my
Why
god.
did you randomly bang your thumb?
Oh no.
Oh, I'll have to be right back. I gotta scream.
Oh my gosh.
I have to go scream at Desiree for me hurting my thumb.
I thought he was about to sneeze.
He holds the sneezes in.
Yeah.
I was afraid he was about to ejaculate.
And they come out the other end. That's. But no. So what I was gonna say was, thank you, Music Therapy. Maybe, yeah, if you play it, somebody will claim it on the video here. Maybe if they come out of the woodwork, we can go after them and say, hey, where's the rest of this?
How do you go after people online? That's what I don't understand. Like, I've had a few claims. I actually had a claim this week, which is very bizarre. But answer the question first, if you don't mind. Mm-hmm. How do you find these things? Like, YouTube doesn't do anything about it.
Well, what happens is actually that there's companies out there that buy, not so much the music. They buy like the footage. Like they own like certain footage of certain stuff. Like there's a Van Halen bootleg. What is it? 82. What's one from 82? The Pro Shot. Anyway, Caleb played a clip of it on here one time, and the next morning I wake up, a company claimed, saying they own that, and I looked up the company, and it said that a lot of people were complaining about this certain company that owns like all this footage for like all these different things.
Yeah, and they fraudulently own it too.
Yeah, it's very sketchy. It's very weird.
Well, I had a claim this week on a 2015 show reel that I did of my work, saying that the Steve Vai Stillness in Motion DVD is claiming rights to oh God, you know what? I got to get out the email now to remember. But they were claiming rights to my show reel because of the fact that I had footage on there for that. Which the funny thing is, I made a video that was put on that DVD. I was actually the original creator of that content, but yet they were claiming that it was theirs, which is really stupid because I definitely made it. I got the original files and the raw footage and everything. I mean, everybody knows that video. It's my most popular video on my YouTube channel. It's got like 568,000 views on it, I think, on the original video. But on the show reel, it's like maybe 300-400 views because I use it for work purposes. So it's pretty stupid, really, that they get a claim on that. But I'm just trying to find now where it is. But they removed something from that video because of this claim. So I don't really know how to fight that stuff. It's a bit weird.
So do you want me to try to play that clip and see what happens?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So Jason, you were talking about your son loving rock and stuff, and metal plus metal equals heavy metal. So this was my daughter Ellie, what, 2 days ago or 3 days ago?
Oh yeah.
She loves Unchained. So here's the beginning of the live. I
love it when they do this stuff.
Oh, come on, focus. There we go.
Whoa. She said Eddie.
Yeah, she said Eddie, and then she said Dave. She knows him, man. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Yep. I'm not playing. This morning,
wow.
This morning I had Def Leppard on while she was eating breakfast, and then all of a sudden she goes, "Put on Megadeth." So I had to put Megadeth on.
Wow.
Yep.
That's impressive.
My little headbanger.
They're getting inducted right now to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they are.
Mm-hmm. Is that in New York?
No, it's in
Cleveland,
Illinois.
Cleveland, Illinois?
Cleveland, whatever.
No, where they have the ceremony, though.
Yeah.
I mean, is it actually...
You know, Dave...
Cleveland, Ohio.
I was going to say, I'm not American, and even I know that Cleveland is not in Illinois.
It's in Ohio. Shut up.
That was just funny. Like you said it like you knew, like Cleveland, Illinois. Yeah, that's right. Need some more nuts.
There actually might be a Cleveland.
There could be a
Illinois,
Cleveland in Illinois.
Yeah.
Hey, seriously, funny, stupid Australian advertising fact, because you said you're eating nuts. There's a company in Australia called Nobby's Nuts, or at least it was a big thing back in the 80s. And their slogan, you ready for this? Their slogan, and I shit you not, I should get up a picture or something just to show you, was nibble Nobby's nuts before Nobby gets to yours.
Who's eating nuts?
You are.
No, I'm having Cheerios.
You said nuts, didn't you?
No.
He's just imagining that they're nuts. He just wants them to be nuts. If you notice, Jason, if you notice, he's always putting 2 of them in his mouth at a time.
You know, since this whole swear ban thing got lifted, this show's just gone to hell.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Jay, it's funny. You were showing Ellie just before dancing around to that. I've got videos of Yoya dancing around to Cherry Pie when he was a similar age, and the opening to Phineas and Ferb, that theme song, and various stuff. But I actually had a video of Mark Wood. You know Mark Wood, the violinist?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. So Mark was doing We're Not Going to Take It with Dee Snider and about 80 violinists in the background behind the band. And I took a little video of Yoya dancing to that and sent it to Mark. And Mark actually sent it to Dee Snider. And apparently Dee Snider was like, oh, my God, that's so freaking cool. And so Yoya thought that was awesome that Dee Snider saw him singing and dancing to We're Not Going to Take It.
That's cool. Mark Wood's from my area.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's from Long Island, New York. Yeah.
He's a good fella.
So is Dee Snider.
Yeah. I was hanging out with Jesse, his son, when I was in LA on the music video shoot, and Jesse actually has a little cameo in the video. We haven't finished it yet. We finished filming, I just haven't finished editing. That was for Ira Black. So, yeah, they're good folks, man.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Anyway, I'm going to go. I just wanted to quickly throw in about guitar stuff, and I didn't even tell you even half of what I was going to mention, but I've got work to do, so I'm going to leave you.
I think we're all going to go.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Cool.
All right.
Are we just going to all wrap it up, or are we going to let Jason go and then say goodbye, or what do you want to do?
Well, if Jason...
You can let me go and talk shit about me behind my back. I don't care.
No, we should split. We should go. And Michael Smith says that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Brooklyn.
It is?
No, he did not say that. He said the
ceremony. I mean,
ceremony where they film it, I guess, is in Brooklyn. But yeah, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in, what was it again? Cleveland,
Illinois.
Yeah.
Cleveland, Illinois. Yeah.
No,
and listen, I'm allowed to make a mistake.
No, nobody's allowed to make a mistake.
I have so much information in my head, I can make a mistake every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the ceremony. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so we're out of here. Howie is up from his nap.
Play us out, Jason.
Yes. I got work to do. I'm going to play guitar. Yeah.
Awesome.
Amazing.
The funny thing is, the tone that I'm using is more like. Anyway, I'm not even playing that correctly, but yeah, it's more an any tone. It's got the phaser on it. I can't believe how badly I played Unchained just then, but I'm not on a drop D guitar. What do you do?
What amp are you using?
Oh, it's a monster. It's a Blackstar ID core beam that sits on my desk.
That's very cool.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds good. It's just a great little amp, and actually I use it for playing back stuff just to listen to music in my room as well. Because like here, my neighbors are like right next door. I can't make any serious noise, unfortunately. You can't really play music in your apartments any louder than what you can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Howie's about to get a cameo.
Well, again, before we split, Tessie switch. go to, is it just testyswitch.com?
And cables.
Order your, contact him, I guess, if you want a custom Testy switch for your guitar. Yeah. So you could send in a picture of Johnny's head. And get it put on your kill switch.
Why not?
There you go.
You can do that.
Yep.
Yes, and we can actually say kill switch because Johnny's not at the computer.
Listen.
Damn, I forgot where it was.
That sounds great. I love that guitar.
And the story is, if it wasn't for some stripper using that song, or strippers, I guess in general, the album wouldn't have exploded as much.
You don't think so? It had it had like 7 #1 songs.
Did you watch the behind the music on that, or the what was it called? Classic albums or something like that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They talk about it. They released, I think, what Animal was the first single.
Right.
It did okay. And then I forget what the second single was.
I think it was Love Bites.
There was some stripper that used it for her song to dance to. And then next thing you know, it just exploded. And then that was the next single. And just kaboom, blew up.
Well, the #1 stripper song of all time is Girls, 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 right? And #2 is Cherry Pie, I believe.
So then 3 has to be...
Pour Some Sugar.
Yeah.
May well be. Which is great considering they're all rock songs.
But wait, what about that Buck Cherry song? There's a Buck Cherry song too that's like you hear it in all the strip clubs.
Yeah, it's Hal Face is right, and Aki Kami. Sorry if
that's our friend Brian Aki Kami.
Oh, sorry if I messed up.
Hey Brian,
you're right. Woman, and then Animal. Was that the order? Yeah, it probably was.
I thought. Am I here? I thought Woman was first.
Yeah, I guess it was. Everybody's correcting me. Woman, then Animal.
The first singles off the album.
Because they were freaking out. Remember, they had to sell like 5 million copies to break even.
Wow.
One of my favorite tracks off that album would be.
When you make love.
I knew someone was in the mirror.
You sound almost as good as Phil Collins.
What? As good as now?
No, you singing.
Oh.
Phil Collins can sing, dude.
No, I know that, but I didn't want to say Joe Elliott.
I can't get that high, man.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I was going to go.
Well, no, keep playing. Now that you're playing some cool ass riffs, what else you got?
Jeez, I got plenty. I just don't play much. Actually, I will tell you something, Dave. This guitar, here's one of the cool things with this axe, right?
I just thought you said I was going to send you that guitar.
That's a That's a stacked single coil in the neck. So humbucker. And then the next single. So it really has a single coil quality, but it doesn't have the noise of a single coil, which is what I love about this pickup.
Beautiful thing. Absolutely.
Yeah. Even on a high gain, that still has like my volume full on the car.
Now, is that pot a push-pull pot?
No, it's the standard pot that came with the guitar. So, which is just the way it sounds.
Beautiful.
It's a really, really sweet axe. I love this guitar.
Great color. Is that road flare red?
No, it's orange.
It's orange.
It's literally orange.
It's beautiful.
So, there you go. Anyway, I'm done.
So are we.
Gotta get back to work.
TessieSwitch.com.
Yes. All right. All right, everybody. David Nesdall.
See you later.
Very cool. Jay Hannon.
Biff.
Jason.
Later, y'all.
McNamara.
McNamara. Whatever.
All right.
McNamara.
Okay.
There you go. All right. Rock on, everybody. Subscribe. Huh?
And Johnny Beane.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Tessie, we love you. We love each and every one of you. Douglas, I do love you.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh, so funny.
Douglas, maybe I'll see you tomorrow night, man.
Oh, come on. Have him on when I'm going to be there. I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out tomorrow night.
Oh, well then, Douglas, you got to jump on. All right, everybody. John B. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Michael Smith. All right, rock on. There'll be a card right here with some cool videos. Check them out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. All right, johnnybeane.com. Check it out. Good night.
Johnny Bean, stay calm.